actually, I haven't. I haven't been paying too much attention to too much other than what's going on with the election.
Okay, the Supreme Court is right now. Clarence Thomas is thinking about retiring at the end of the year.
Now, his wife came on one of the said something on one. I think it was Eric Erickson's site. The Red Surge. Red Solvent, whatever it's called.
Red State News, right? Red State News.
That was a lie. That he is not contemplating retirement.
Mm-hmm.
That was in my post for today.
Okay. Right.
So I mean, I can pull that up and read it to you, but.
Okay, because the Fox News reported that he's thinking about retiring at the end of the year.
I think I would listen to his wife more than Fox News.
Yeah, I'll listen to his wife more. Yeah, more on Fox News. Yeah, I know, because they said that there was within Supreme Court, they said they didn't say where a source came from. Number one, number two. They said it came from one of the people close to Clarence Thomas. That's what Fox News reported. One of the closest people of one of his advisors on the bench at the Supreme Court said that Clarence Thomas could be considering retiring at the end of the year. Could be. Not saying he will, but could be. This is from Fox News reporting this. And fine, you can report that. But why speculate? Number one. Number two, why would you want to report that in the first place? Since it's already lost, got Justice Scalia already, why do we need to lose another one so fast? And we have another election that needs to replace Judge Scalia. So why don't we talk about who's going to replace Judge Scalia before we talk about retiring of Clarence Thomas? That's my question.
Exactly.
That's my question I have. And let's talk about that issue before we discuss anybody else. Before we discuss Clarence Thomas. Seriously, this is what's failing right now in this country. We make the news too simple for the news networks to understand exactly how simple the news is nowadays. We make it clear enough for anybody with any common sense who loves freedom, who loves who loves not being attacked and not having a gotcha question thrown at you. See, all we do is report the news, and we let the guests wave in. So we report the news. You're the guest. Wave in. Go ahead. You got the microphone. Go ahead, Trish.
I still think that, well, number one, we need justices that are pro-life, that are constitutional conservatives, like Scalia was,
right?
That are going to uphold the Constitution and do their job properly, and not assume that, well, maybe this amendment means this, and maybe it means that. No, you're going to read what it says, and you're going to follow it. You're not going to. It isn't their job to assume. It's their job to follow the Constitution and judge accordingly to the Constitution.
Right.
I mean, I'm not, up and up on a lot of things of history. But there's other things that I do know, and things that I've read that tells me, okay, well, what they're doing isn't right. your liberals and your Democrats think it is.
Right.
So it's, unfortunately, most of the justices are liberals or Democrats.
Right.
Same thing, same difference. But they need to. I think they need to revisit their contract that they sign or the oath that they take when they're signed in, they're sworn in,
Mm-hmm.
because they're not upholding it.
Right.
Scalia was.
Mm-hmm.
He was about the only one. There was one other one that would go. He would swing either way. I can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he and Scalia was backing Ted. He was endorsing Ted.
Right. And remember, Ted Cruz worked with Judge Scalia for 10 years too, as well.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He did. He actually worked on it. Being a constitutional attorney is what he did.
Yep.
He took cases like eminent domain. That's what he did. He actually took cases like eminent domain, and Trump calls Ted Cruz lying Ted for eminent domain. And this is what he attacked Ted Cruz on, by the way. He attacked Ted Cruz on eminent domain, where actually Trump was supporting eminent domain. And then he called him lying Ted.
Mm-hmm.
So he went against his own. He went against his own. His own position. He actually backed out his own position. And Fox News ran that ad with Ted Cruz's father being part of the conspiracy of the JFK assassination. Remember this? And then also Donald Trump made accusation too against Ted Cruz's father for being a German officer killing civilian Nazi, and it's a German officer killing innocent Jews, these civilians. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely outrageous.
Exactly, because Ted's father is only a few years older than me.
Right.
And I was born in 50, which means he was born between 45 and 50.
Right.
So he was not even thought of during World War II.
Right. That's right. And, it's amazing that Fox News actually retracted the story. They actually retracted it, but we kept it. We kept the National Enquirer headline, by the way. We kept it. We kept them both. We kept both stories. We did. Yeah, we kept both stories, and we threw it back at Fox News, and Fox News delete their fan page because of that. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That's what's happening, though. This is what's happening right now. People need to understand what is really going on. They need to be aware of what's really taking place here. What we do is we inform people, we alert them, we educate. That's all we do here. That is it. And people say, oh, we're conspiracy, we're blog. Well, guess what? So, I say, so what? What matters is the facts are coming out, and the facts actually, what some of the reports actually we're saying have actually come out on Fox News, and they have actually on Fox Business News especially. They're actually calling us now. Neil Cavuto is actually on Fox Business News. Is actually calling what we're saying.
Good. That's good.
So that is good. Yeah, it is. So it gives you an idea of what's really taking place and how far we're going now, which is good for us. But however, Fox News, we got that factor. He's very, very critical towards any social media out there outlet who actually lets people think and let people talk what they want to talk about.